Hamza Soham, Hamza Soham Ekam, Hamza Soham, Hamza Soham, Hamza Soham Ekam, Hamza Soham, Hamza Soham, Hamza Soham Ekam, Hamza Soham, Hamza Soham, Hamza Soham
Joy is missing in us. Love is missing in us. Connection is missing in us. And as this fight is becoming unbearable, there is tremendous amount of stress. You see yourself separated from Mother Earth. You see Mother Earth as someone who needs to keep giving you, and you taking and taking and taking from it. What we want is human beings who know what they are doing and have a purpose to make this world a better place. In that state of oneness, all the 30 trillion cells in your body are in harmony. All these broken pieces of mirror have come together and you have become this one beautiful piece of mirror and impacting humanity's consciousness towards oneness. Oneness is the only solution. The problem we have today with the world is divisiveness. How are all of you doing? Andru ella unnaru? Allaru nalla irkingla? Aap sab acche hain? What is oneness? Why oneness? And what happens to you when you are in that state of oneness? Oneness is the highest state of enlightenment that any human being can achieve. Today, each and every one of you are here to move into that state for a few seconds or few minutes. And as you move into that state, you will create a world oneness wave. And this wave will be like a lightning that will hit the dark clouds. The dark clouds represent the suffering, the pain, and the problems that humanity is going through. There are only two ways you experience consciousness. Consciousness is matter, energy, everything that you see, everything that you don't see. This entire universe is consciousness, and you experience this consciousness either as I consciousness or one consciousness. Now, when you experience your life from I consciousness, it is a consciousness that is divided. It is a consciousness that is separated, that sees life as separation. It is a consciousness that is driven by judgments. It is a consciousness that has tremendous amount of conflict. When you live in I consciousness, you are fundamentally a conflicted human being, a divided human being, a disturbed human being. But we as human beings have this tremendous capacity to move from I consciousness towards one consciousness or towards oneness state. And as you learn to live in that oneness state, you as an individual become a beautiful individual. Your family becomes beautiful. Your society becomes beautiful. Your nation becomes beautiful. And the world itself becomes beautiful. But when you are living in I consciousness, there is so much of division that is happening. When it comes to your family, you are divided with your hurt, with your anger, with your fear, anxiety, and stress. But when you are able to move and live in a oneness state, that entire relationship in your family transforms to love, connection, and compassion. When you are living your life from this I consciousness, which is divided and separated, you see the fellow human being as a competitor, as your enemy, as someone who is constantly challenging you, as someone whom you need to constantly overtake. You are in a state of constant disturbance, anxiety, and stress. When you move to the oneness state, that same relationship with the fellow human being transforms into love, connection, partnership, and tremendous amount of joy. Today, what is missing in us? Joy is missing in us. Love is missing in us. Connection is missing in us. All this can happen to you when you awaken to the state of oneness. That is the real solution. When you awaken to the state of oneness, your connection with all living beings on this planet, everything that you see in this planet, is a living being. It is because of this planet that we are alive, and it is because of us that the planet is there. When you awaken to that state of oneness, you have tremendous amount of gratitude and love towards Mother Earth. Right now, you see yourself separated from Mother Earth. You see Mother Earth as someone who needs to keep giving you, and you taking and taking and taking from it. But when you are in that oneness state, you heal the Mother Earth and you receive the blessings from Mother Earth. Oneness state is the most extraordinary state where all forms of division, all forms of separation, all forms of judgment, all forms of disappointments, everything ceases to exist. It is a great state where you feel one with yourself, one with your family, one with your friends, one with this entire world. Now, why this oneness? If you look at us, if you look at human beings, we are like a broken mirror. You know, within us, there are so many fragmented pieces. There is one piece which is wanting to follow the ideals that your mother has taught you. There is one broken piece which wants to follow the ambition that your father has taught you. There is one broken piece which is all the right and the wrongs of life that your teacher has taught you, or some book has taught you, or religion has taught you. There is another broken piece which is a husband or a wife that is tremendously hurt with each other. There is another broken piece which is a child that is completely lost and does not have the love of the parents because the parents are super busy. There is another broken piece which is you not knowing, what am I doing with this life? Why am I here? What is all this going on? What is the real purpose of my life? All these pieces, the ambition, the values, the hurts, the anger, the insecurity, all these pieces, different conflicts, they are all fighting within you. And as this fight is becoming unbearable, there is tremendous amount of stress, tremendous amount of anxiety that is building in you. And as this stress and anxiety is building in you, you move into addictions, you break relationships, you hurt people, you are lost, you don't know who you are at the end of the day. Oneness is a state where all these broken pieces of mirror have come together and you have become this one beautiful piece of mirror. Oneness, when you awaken to the state of oneness, this disintegrated you starts to become integrated. Remember, the more disintegrated you are, the more broken you are, the more stressed you are going to be, the more angry you're going to be, the more frustrated with life you're going to be, the more lost you're going to be. And we do not want lost human beings. What we want is human beings who know what they're doing and have a purpose to make this world a better place. And that can only happen when you are totally integrated. And that is the state of oneness. When you are in that state of oneness, that integration has happened. There is no more broken glasses. There is no more broken mirror within you. Those pieces are all gone. They have integrated. And as you have integrated, you become a blessing to your family. Your family starts to integrate. And as your family starts to integrate, your community starts to integrate. As your community starts to integrate, nation starts to integrate, and globally we, as one humanity, start to integrate. This integration is so important. And this can only happen when you are in that state of oneness. That is the power of the state of oneness. When you are in that state of oneness, all the 30 trillion cells in your body are in harmony. Disharmony is unhealthiness. Disharmony leads to health issues. But when you are in that state of oneness, there is total harmony and communication between all your cells. When you are in that state of oneness, there is harmony in your family, there is love in your family, there is connection in your family, there is a purpose for your family. Your family becomes a blessing. When you are in that state of oneness, you have harmony with the fellow human being. You see that person as a friend. You see that person with whom you can nurture and make a journey together. When you are in that state of oneness, all living beings become part of you. There is no more division. There is no more separation. You clearly know that every living being on this planet is part of you. When you are in that state of oneness, you have started to heal Mother Earth. Mother Earth can feel you. Mother Earth can love you, and you will love Mother Earth. Remember, in 100 billion solar systems, with 100 billion galaxies that make up our universe, there is only one planet that we all have that we call as our home. And that home is our Mother Earth. And you need to feel that tremendous connection with her. If that needs to happen, if this earth has to be there for our next generations and next generations, then each and every one of you must take up the responsibility of moving into a oneness state today and impacting humanity's consciousness towards oneness. Oneness is the only solution. The problem we have today with the world is divisiveness. And all forms of division is created by the human mind. When you move beyond your mind into the realm of consciousness, you experience oneness. That is why World Oneness Day. This is not addressing an individual's problem or a family's problem, but rather it is addressing the global problem. It is addressing the entire humanity's and every form of living being's problem. The greatest and the most efficient way to contribute and solve humanity's problem is by living in a state of love, connection, compassion, gratitude, and oneness. When you can master the art of living in that state, you have begun the journey of transforming the world. And that is what is happening to each and every one of you here today. Namaste. Namaste.